You're making money, but your bank account never moves. Why? Because there are 7 habits silently draining you every single day, and you don't even notice them. And here's the crazy part. These habits feel normal. You might think you're being responsible, but they quietly keep you stuck. Most people don't go broke from one big mistake. They go broke from tiny daily habits repeated over years. Today, we're breaking down the 7 habits that quietly make you poor, and exactly what to do instead so your money finally starts working for you. Habit number 1 hits almost everyone, and it starts the moment you get a raise. Habit number 1. Spending raises instead of investing them. The moment you get a raise, your brain betrays you. Something whispers, upgrade. And without realizing it, your lifestyle expands to match your new income. The old car feels a little too old. The apartment feels a little too small. Your phone feels a little too slow. And this is where lifestyle creep takes hold. Your income rises, and your expenses rise with it. And suddenly you have more money, but the exact same stress. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If every raise increases your lifestyle, you're not growing. You're only getting more expensive. And the wild part? Your brain adapts to comfort in a matter of weeks, meaning the excitement fades fast, but the bigger bills stay forever. The fix. Before the raise even hits your account, decide what percentage goes to wealth, not comfort. Even 20 to 30% turns every raise into progress instead of pressure. Small habit, massive long-term effect. Alright, habit number 2 is dangerous because it never feels dangerous. Habit number 2, death by 1,000 microfees. Most people don't lose money in big dramatic ways. They lose it through tiny microfees. $3.99 convenience charges, $2.50 delivery fees, just $4.99 more upgrades. $1 here, $5 there. Individually, they're tiny. Collectively, they drain people hundreds every single month. Here's the psychological trap. Your brain doesn't register small numbers as real threats, but 20 tiny leaks can sink a ship faster than one big one. The fix. Anytime you see a tiny fee, imagine it multiplied over 12 months. That $3.99 convenience fee? That's $48 a year. Add 5 of those, $240. 10, nearly $500. When you zoom out, these tiny fees suddenly look enormous. Habit number 3 might be the most quietly dangerous one of all. Habit number 3, letting small debts sit. Small debts are like financial shadows, harmless at first, but always following you. And the longer you ignore them, the larger they grow behind you. Most people don't fear debt until it becomes big. But the $200 balance here, $500 there, $700 on a card, they grow silently for months, sometimes years. Interest loves the quiet. It grows the fastest when you're not paying attention. Small debts stack into a mountain slowly, but once it's towering, it feels impossible to climb. The fix. Make a micro debt kill list. List every debt under $1,000 and attack the smallest ones first. With each one you eliminate, you reclaim mental energy, confidence, and monthly cash flow. Debt isn't just a math problem, it's a momentum problem. And habit number 4 explains why so many people spend without understanding why. Habit number 4, buying emotional relief instead of real relief. Most people don't overspend because they're careless. They overspend because they're exhausted. Long day? DoorDash. Feeling overwhelmed? Amazon cart. Feeling stuck? New tech. Feeling invisible? New outfit. This isn't stupidity. This is emotional exhaustion looking for a shortcut. But temporary relief doesn't solve long-term pressure. It delays it and makes it louder later. The fix. Build a comfort budget. A small, intentional comfort budget gives you relief, without letting relief run the show. Comfort isn't the enemy. Unconscious comfort is. When you choose your comfort instead of drifting into it, you regain control. Habit number 5 hurts because most people think they're doing fine without it, until they're not. Habit number 5, avoiding financial tracking. If you don't track your money, you will always feel behind. Not because you're irresponsible, but because money, like water, fills the space you give it. Without a system, the more you make, the faster you leak. This is why wealthy people think differently. Money is assigned before it's spent, not after. They have pipelines, direction, clarity. Most people, they have a bucket full of holes and hope. The fix. A 5-minute weekly check-in? Not budgeting every penny. Not spreadsheets for hours. Just a simple, where did my money go? Because what you monitor you improve. Habit number 6 is one of the easiest to fix and the most powerful. Habit number 6, never automating the important stuff. Most people automate the wrong things. Netflix, streaming, subscriptions, convenience apps, but they don't automate the things that actually build wealth. Retirement contributions, emergency funds, index fund investing, credit card payments, savings buckets. Your brain is a terrible accountant. It gets tired, distracted, overwhelmed. Automation doesn't. Automation is discipline on autopilot. The fix: automate everything that matters. Bills, savings, investments, debts. Set it once, let it run forever. If your future depends on your willpower, your future is fragile. If it depends on systems, your future is secure. And habit number 7 is the most dangerous of all. Habit number 7, staying too long in the comfort zone. The comfort zone is the silent killer of financial growth. A stable job, predictable weekends, small raises, reliable routines. Nothing wrong with that until the world changes faster than you do. Technology shifts, opportunities shift, skills shift, markets shift. But comfort convinces you to stay where you are, even when growth requires you to move. You won't grow until you step into discomfort. Not fear, discomfort. The kind that stretches you, not breaks you. The fix: choose one skill each year that increases your earning power. Just one. Public speaking, tech literacy, basic investing, digital tools. Financial tracking, it doesn't matter. The wealthy aren't fearless. They're simply willing to be uncomfortable long enough to grow. Most people don't stay broke because of laziness. They stay broke because their habits run on autopilot. But you're not on autopilot anymore. Rebuild one habit, and your money stops leaking. Rebuild all 7, and your money starts building. It builds margin. It builds options. It builds freedom. And freedom, not money, is the real goal. If this opened your eyes, hit like and share it with someone who deserves a better financial future. And when you're ready to go deeper, watch this next video. It explains the root cause behind everything you just learned.